In the next section, we look at a variety of strategies for managing misbehaviour.
There's more to positive parenting than just encouraging desirable behaviour. All children need to learn how to cope with frustration and to accept limits. Children learn self-control better when their parents act immediately, consistently and decisively when difficult behaviour occurs.
All children need to learn what's expected of them and how to behave. Having a few, maybe 4 or 5 basic house rules can be helpful. When your child is old enough, involve them in helping to set the family rules.
On my own yard.
That's right. That's very good.
Rules work best when they're fair, easy to understand, and you're able to back them up consistently. Rules should tell children what to do rather than what not to do. For example, instead of saying, "Don't run around the house," say, "Walk in the house." Directed discussion is a useful strategy to help children learn to follow basic house rules. We use it when they break the rules. It involves telling your child the problem, explaining why it's a problem, getting your child to suggest what they should have done instead, and then getting them to practice what they should do.
Reneel, stop running. You might break something. What is our rule about moving through the house?
Well, we walk in the house.
That's right, we walk through the house. Now go back to the door and show me.
Sure, Mum.
Thank you for showing me how you walk through the house.
Planned ignoring involves deliberately paying no attention to your child when a minor problem behaviour occurs. It's particularly useful in situations where you suspect your child is misbehaving to try to get an audience, to get a reaction. Things such as using a silly voice, using a whining voice or pulling faces. There are many minor annoying behaviours that are all best dealt with by simply ignoring them. While you ignore the problem behaviour, remember to pay attention to the good behaviour.
When you ignore a behaviour, make sure you don't talk to or look at your child. Be prepared to withhold your attention and not to react for as long as the problem lasts. When the problem stops and your child behaves well, praise them and give them attention.
Sometimes when you ignore the behaviour may get worse before it gets better. But what you need to remember in this situation is to simply persist. Eventually your child will learn that this behaviour no longer gets a reaction.